Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a palette collection video slash declutter. I'm hoping to get rid of some of these palettes. So if you like this video or if you like declutters, be sure to like this video and subscribe. This is all of my eyeshadows and I'm hoping to reduce this, not by half, but I'm hoping to get rid of the stuff I don't use. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first I'm starting with my Juvia's Place palettes and I will be keeping all of them. I got my Afrique. This palette doesn't have the best mattes, but the shimmer shades are beautiful and spot on. I really love this cranberry red shade. It's beautiful. I need to use it more often, but I love it. It's not going nowhere. This was my Pan That palette for 2019, my Masquerade mini palettes. Oh my god, look at all that progress I made, you guys. I plan on using this more for summer 20, hopefully, if I go anywhere, which is probably unlikely. But I really like these blues. Like, just look at them. This green was not the best, but I think I'm going to use it more just so I can hit pans on all of the shades. But this is not going anywhere. And I do need to use this more because I have not touched this since I completed my project with it. And of course I have my Pan That palette for 2020, one of my Pan That palettes for 2020, and this isn't going anywhere. I'm making good progress on it. You see all the dips and pans. I really love this formula of this palette. This is one of Juvia's Place's earliest palettes, and this is where all the mattes are nice and creamy, very blendable. And as well as the shimmer shades, they're very beautiful, very creamy, and this is one of my favorite palettes, so of course this isn't going anywhere. And of course I have my Magic palette. This is the original size with the huge giant pans. I haven't touched this in a while. I've been thinking about bringing back Magic Monday, but I haven't been inspired by this. But I really love this palette. The mattes are okay, they're not the best, but these shimmers, especially this one, like, look at that. And the gold, and yeah, y'all know I'm not a gold person, but that gold is beautiful. So you could do a lot with this palette, so this is not going anywhere. Alright, so next I'm going through some of my BoxyCharm rejects and my other smaller palettes. First, we're starting with the Glam Metals palette by Crown. I have not touched this palette since I got it. I was thinking about doing, oh sorry, I don't mean to blind y'all. I was thinking about doing, what is that? BoxyCharm reject video for this, but I'm not really inspired by this, so I think I'm going to let it go because I had it for a while. So that's out. Next, I have my Masquerade, my Midnight Masquerade from Per Cosmetics, also a BoxyCharm reject. And I do not touch these blushes or shimmers. I'm sorry, I don't touch these blushes or highlighters, but I do love these shades, even though they're kind of faint. I also haven't touched this since I did the BoxyCharms video, so I don't know. It's beautiful eyeshadows, but the face products are whatever, and I'm a stickler for that, so I think I'm just give this away to one of the girls at work. Next, I have the Party Animal by Laura Lee. This palette is absolutely horrible. I tried to give it a chance and it just wasn't working. This shade like irritated my eye, these mattes or whatever. It's beautiful when you look at it, but once you use it, it's trash, to say the least, and that's me being nice. I gave it a chance, so I'm gonna give this to one of the little girls at work. Okay, so next I picked up this Wet n Wild palette probably like a couple months ago or so, and I haven't used it. I did swatch it. It's so beautiful. I was thinking about using it for like a travel palette, but I don't think I'll be traveling anytime soon or in the next 2 years or whatever. But I really love the color scheme and everything, but I haven't used it, so I think I'm going to go ahead and give it away because if I haven't used it right now, I'm probably not going to use it. And plus, I got to a place where I really like, I'm kind of bougie with my eyeshadows. So this is going to go. Next, I have my e.l.f. Matte for Matte palette. I absolutely love this palette paired with my other palettes. It's It's just a good assistant palette. I never use it by itself. I don't think it's good by itself, but I just love how I can use it paired with other palettes, so of course I'm going to keep it. And then I have my Beauty Creations Boudoir Shadows. This is like a nice neutral palette because I do get in my neutral zone at times, and I absolutely love this, so it's not going anywhere. The mattes are beautiful and nice and creamy. The shimmers are nice. It's good for every day, or if you want to go to an interview or anything. And it was only like $8 and I think it's well worth it, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. Alright, and last I have my Nightingale from Pretty Vulgar. This was also one of my BoxyCharm rejects. This is a nice cool tone palette that is passable on my skin tone, which is usually hard to find. So for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and keep this and use it and whip it out whenever I'm feeling dark. So next I'm going through my Pinky Rose palettes. I will be keeping all of them. My first palette was the Bright Lights palette, and it's absolutely beautiful. I wish it had more, the colors had more staying power, but I could create like beautiful, nice looks with this palette, so I will be keeping it. I don't care for the pressed glitters. I'm just not a glitter person. I do need to, you know, use them a little bit more often, but this one is definitely staying. And of course I'm keeping all three from the Trology collection. This was sent to me by Pinky Rose Cosmetics. They were nice enough to send this to me. And I love all these palettes, and I feel like they really stepped their game up with the formulas, because these formulas don't irritate my eyes, whereas the Bright Lights ones, some of the shades in there will like irritate my eyes and make my eye leak, but these are like perfect. So we have the Obsessed palette. I'm keeping the Exotic Peacock, which is a beautiful blue, green, and purple tone. And it's all the blues and purples that I need. So of course I'm keeping that because it has purple. And then of course my 80s Babies one. This is one of my favorite ones. I really love the red shimmer Caliente shade. You don't see that often. Like, look at that. Beautiful. And then I have my Dapper, my purple. I love me some purple. And they really stepped their game up with this formula. It's so much better from the Bright Lights palette, like from the blendability, the staying power, to like the quality. They did a good job with this Trology collection, so I'm keeping all of them. Alright, next I have my Ray Ray palettes. I have the original one with the highlighters and the eyeshadow palettes. I really bought this to support Ray Ray. I like the highlighter. And the formula of the eyeshadows are okay. It is BH Cosmetics. They're not my favorite brand, but I am going to keep this because I feel like I could do a lot with this, even though I haven't touched it in a while, but I'm going to push myself to use it. So I'm keeping this one. And I'm also keeping It's My Ray Ray Round 2. This color scheme is more of my, you know, it's more of my aesthetic. So I really like this palette. I like that they have the matching mattes with the matching shimmer shades, and these shades are just beautiful. This one is very beautiful. Like, it's like nice and soft and faint. That's one of my favorite shades in the palette, and along with this one. What shade is that? Top Notch, and I'll swatch it right here for you. It's just beautiful. It's like a light duochrome. So I will be keeping that. And this is the Hank and Henry Live in Color palette. This was also given to me. It was like brand new. It's another BoxyCharm reject. And I haven't used it yet, but I will be keeping it because I haven't had a chance to play in it. And I think I could do a lot with this. I really like the greens and this nice purple. And this is just like my go-to color story. So I will be keeping this. Alright, and next I have my Midas Cosmetics Hannah palette. And this is what it looks like here. I just got this, so of course this is not going anywhere. I am still testing this out. Overall, I do like the I like the formula of the mattes. I think they're very nice and creamy and very blendable. They're easy to work with. Some of the shimmers, well, most of the shimmers in here are good except for this one. I hate that shade. It's messy and it irritates my eyes. but overall I will be keeping this palette. Next I have my Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. I literally just got this about not too long ago. It's brand new. I haven't even touched it yet, so of course it's not going anywhere. This is my color story. I love oranges and berry tone colors. I love this nice copper brown, and I feel like they have good quality makeup, and I'm just switching over to, I don't know, kind of bougie with my makeup. My eyes are very sensitive, and I just gotta have good quality for my eyeshadow and everything. So that's why I'm trying to like get rid of the cheap stuff and move on with some better quality stuff. And this was like only $21, so I kind of like impulsively bought it, but I'm gonna get my money's worth. And next, of course, I have my Hyuna Beauty Rose Gold Remaster palette. This is my Pan Nap palette, one of my Pan Nap palettes for 2020, so of course it's not going anywhere. I absolutely love the quality and the blendability of these eyeshadows. This actually makes me want to get more of her bigger palettes. I got this on sale for a Black Friday like a couple of years ago, and I got it for $45, so I did not pay the full $65 for it, but I would say this is worth $65 because it's just great quality, and for my eyeshadows I just have to have good quality, especially with my sensitive eyes. And these shades are just beautiful, and I'm hoping to hit more, you know, make more progress on these pans, and I don't know, just have noticeable progress for you guys for my Pan Nap palette 2020. So this one is not going anywhere. Same with the Blush and Berries from Dosa Colors. Dosa Colors has very good quality eyeshadows. I love this whole palette, like every shade I use it, even though it may not look like it. I absolutely love this palette. I thought of getting the Sassy Siennas one, but I didn't cave into it. But this palette I absolutely love, and I wish they would come out with the all shimmer palettes, like a all shimmer 5-pan palettes to go with their matte shadows. But Dosa Colors is like A1, so this palette is not going anywhere. Alright, so next I have my Z palette, and inside is a highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this highlighter. It's not going anywhere. I haven't used it in a while, but I think I need to put it in a smaller Z palette so it'll be easy for me to access, so I can use it. But I'm keeping the highlighter. These singles are all from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. They're very beautiful, very blendable. However, something in the ingredients just like make my eyes go watery. I have done a tutorial, doing like a nice colorful tutorial in the past using these shadows, but I think I might like try to pass them on, maybe get a smaller cheaper Z palette and like pass them on to somebody else, like the little girls at work that loves to play makeup. These are my like rock shadows. I got them like a couple years ago. My boyfriend's oh god. These are my Lorac shadows. I got them a couple years ago. My boyfriend's mother gave them to me, so I'm going to keep it because I guess they're sacred. I do need to play in them more, though. They're like mashed up because I popped them out of the palettes and they like cracked, so I had to like repress them, so that's why they look a little funky. But this one, this little gunmetal shade, oh my god. I need to play in that more. But I feel like if I place these in a smaller Z palette, it'll like encourage me to use them more, because this is like big and bulky and it's like under a whole bunch of stuff, so I don't have easy access to it, and I think that discourages me from using them. So I'm just gonna get rid of the Pinky Rose Cosmetics singles for now. Alright, next I have all my liquid eyeshadows, and I think I'm gonna get rid of all of them. A bad habit of mine is I bought them just because they're on sale, and that was like a dumb choice of mine because I'm not a liquid eyeshadow person and I just like my eyeshadows pressed. So we're going to start with the Stila glitters. I have Diamond Dust and Kitten, and we're going to swatch Diamond Dust, and that, yeah, I'm going to keep this one. That's keeping. I think I'm gonna get rid of Kitten now. Kitten gave me like some trouble, but Diamond Dust, I love this. I I love this swatch and everything. That's beautiful. So I'm gonna give this away to one of the little girls at work. And next I have my Black Radiance eyeshadows. These are really good, but I have plenty of greens that are this color. Like, this is very similar to the Nubian one that I have in my, I'm sorry, to the Egypt shade that I'm working on in my Pen palette, in my Nubian 2 palette. But let me just show you, like, that's very opaque. And that's a very good liquid eyeshadow. And this is by Black Radiance, and it's in the shade Moneymaker. That's beautiful. But I just know I wouldn't use it, so I'm going to give it to like somebody who can use it because I never used it before. And this is in the shade It Girl. This is a beautiful, nice blue shade. Very beautiful, but again, I have a similar shade in my Nubian 2 palette, so I'm going to just work with that. And this is in the shade Star Studded. Ew, that's very beautiful, but I have purples like that. I love the glitter in it. No, I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, I'm getting rid of all of them. Oh dear Lord. Okay, just to start off, all of these were gifts for me, and I don't use them like ever. I would say I think I'm going to get rid of the androgyny one because this palette, it's beautiful, but it's just a no. It's only beautiful like when you look at it. These mattes are kind of dry. These blues is kind of patchy. The shimmer shades are whatever. And there's nothing special about this palette. And I think people amp up his current makeup because his like first palettes are trash. Even though this is a birthday gift to me from my dear friend, I think I need to pass this on to somebody who will love and adore this. And that's not me. So that's going over there. Next I have my Blood Sugar palette. This was gifted to me from the beloved Rose over at Beauty Boomer. I never touched this, but I think I could work with this. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this even though I never touch it. And hopefully I can get some use out of it. But by this term next year, if it looks the same, I'm gonna just get rid of it. So I feel like I need to give this one a try. Alright, and last but not least, I have my Alien palette, and this one I actually love. I actually love the mattes about it. I really love the gray shade and the black, and I love the purple, the green, the shimmer shades or whatever. I love the shade Probe. That's a ooh, I need to use this more often. Yeah, I don't like the packaging. It's just way too big and it's so bulky, and I hate to store it. I have to like, I don't know, have it up like this. But I would depot it, but I'm scared I will mess them up. But I am gonna keep this one. Alright, so altogether I'm getting rid of 5 palettes. And I have my 4 liquid eyeshadows and the singles, the Pinky Real singles from this palette. So yeah, this was a good declutter in my opinion, because I'm keeping everything I'm keeping. I'm getting rid of stuff I don't keep, and yeah, so hopefully that's good for my collection. So that concludes this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you all for watching.